Hey everyone, and a massive, warm welcome back to the channel. To every single person watching this right now, wherever you are in the world, I am sending you the biggest, most positive vibes. I truly hope you're feeling fantastic, happy, and most importantly, healthy today. Take a deep breath, relax, and get ready for a story that celebrates one of the most humble, yet utterly revolutionary, inventions to ever come out of a kitchen. Now, I want you to think about the last time you were really, truly hungry. Maybe you were a student up late studying, maybe you were a young professional just getting home from a long day at work, maybe you were a parent trying to quickly feed your kids before soccer practice. In that moment, what did you reach for? Chances are, you might have reached for a simple, rectangular block of dried noodles tucked inside a shiny package. You boiled some water, waited 3 minutes, and like magic, you had a hot, satisfying meal. It's a scene that plays out millions of times a day all over the globe. But what if I told you that this incredibly simple, affordable, and convenient food was once voted the best Japanese invention of the entire 20th century? That's right. In a national poll in the year 2000, the Japanese public was asked to choose their country's greatest invention. And the winner, beating out high-tech giants like the bullet train, the Walkman, the digital camera, and even the karaoke machine, was a humble packet of instant noodles. It sounds almost unbelievable, right? How could a simple food item possibly top a list of world-changing technological marvels? Well, that's because instant noodles are so much more than just food. They are a symbol of resilience, a masterpiece of food engineering, a tool for social change, and a comforting constant for billions of people. This is the incredible story of how a simple idea to fight hunger became a global phenomenon and won the hearts of an entire nation. To understand why instant noodles are so revered, we have to go back to the beginning, to post-war Japan. The year is 1958. The country is still rebuilding from the devastation of World War II. Food shortages are rampant, and people are struggling. Getting a simple, nutritious meal is a daily challenge for millions. It's in this environment that a man named Momofuku Ando, who was not a trained chef or a major food executive but an entrepreneur with a vision, saw a problem that needed solving. He was inspired by seeing long lines of people in the cold, waiting for a simple bowl of ramen at a black market food stall. He wondered, why should a warm noodle soup be so difficult to get? Why can't it be made quickly, easily, and affordably in your own home? He set himself a mission, to create a noodle soup that could be prepared instantly, that had a long shelf life, and most importantly, was delicious. He set up a makeshift lab in a shed in his backyard in Ikeda, Osaka, and began experimenting. For months, it was failure after failure. How do you take fresh noodles and preserve them so they can be cooked in minutes later? The breakthrough came through a moment of inspiration, reportedly from watching his wife tempura fry vegetables. He tried flash frying the noodles. This process, now known as flash frying dehydration, was the key. By quickly frying the pre-cooked noodles in hot oil, he achieved two things simultaneously. First, it drove out the moisture, making them shelf-stable and preventing spoilage. Second, and this is the genius part, it created countless tiny pores and tunnels throughout the noodle block. When you pour boiling water over them, the water rushes into these pores instantly, rehydrating the noodles in mere minutes and giving them their distinctive springy, chewy texture. It was a eureka moment. He had cracked the code. He called his product Chicken Ramen, and it was an instant, massive success. For a population yearning for convenience and comfort, it was a godsend. It wasn't just food, it was freedom. But the invention itself is only half the story. The reason it was voted the best invention is because of the profound impact it had on society. In Japan, it provided an affordable, hot meal for a nation getting back on its feet. It fueled the economic miracle, becoming the staple for busy salarymen and students alike. It democratized a beloved culinary tradition, making ramen accessible to everyone, everywhere, at any time. But its influence didn't stop at Japan's borders. Instant noodles became a global phenomenon. They traveled to every corner of the world, adapting to local tastes and becoming a lifeline in all sorts of situations. They are a staple food in university dorms, a crucial item in disaster relief kits for organizations like the Red Cross because they are lightweight, non-perishable, and easy to prepare with just hot water. They are a budget-friendly meal for families and a nostalgic comfort food for millions. This universal accessibility and utility are a huge part of why they are so loved. They represent ingenuity in its purest form, a simple, elegant solution to the universal human problem of hunger. They require no refrigeration, no special cooking skills, and very little time or money. In a world that is often complex and unequal, instant noodles are a great equalizer. The design of instant noodles is also a work of understated brilliance, which is something the Japanese, a culture that deeply respects minimalist and functional design, would greatly admire. Think about the package. The brick of noodles is perfectly shaped to fit into a standard bowl. The flavoring powder is sealed in a separate packet to preserve its taste. The development of the styrofoam cup noodle in 1971 was another monumental leap. It integrated the container and the cooking vessel into one, with the noodles pre-positioned atop the dried vegetables and seasonings. All you needed was water. It was a self-contained meal system, the ultimate in convenience. This wasn't just creating a new food, it was creating a perfect user experience. Every single element was thoughtfully designed to make the process of preparing a meal as effortless and foolproof as possible. This respect for the user, this dedication to perfecting a simple concept, is a very Japanese philosophy and is absolutely a reason why the public held it in such high esteem. So, when the Japanese people were asked to vote for their best invention, they weren't just thinking about technological complexity or global fame. They were thinking about impact. They were thinking about which invention truly, deeply improved their daily lives on a fundamental level. The bullet train is amazing, but not everyone rides it every day. The Walkman revolutionized music, but it was eventually replaced. The digital camera changed photography, but it's a luxury. Instant noodles, however, are there for you. They are a constant. They are a reliable friend in the cupboard during a storm, a quick lunch during a busy workday, a warm memory of your university years. They represent the spirit of kufu, a Japanese word meaning clever ingenuity, the idea of solving a problem with resourcefulness and creative thinking. Momofuku Ando didn't have a team of scientists or a massive corporate budget. He had a shed, a wok, and a powerful desire to help feed people. His invention is a testament to the idea that the greatest innovations aren't always the most complex ones. Sometimes, they are the simplest ideas executed perfectly. They are the inventions that see a basic human need and fulfill it with grace, efficiency, and affordability. Instant noodles didn't just change the food industry, they changed the rhythm of daily life for billions of people. So, the next time you open a pack of instant noodles, take a moment before you eat. You're not just holding a cheap meal. You're holding a piece of history, a symbol of human ingenuity, and the winner of a vote that declared it, against all odds, the best invention Japan ever gave the world. It's a reminder that true greatness is often found in the things that serve us quietly, reliably, and perfectly, day after day.